ABC's General Hospital Spoilers revealed that Port Charles had a lot of stressful and serious problems at this time, and no one had been able to solve these problems thoroughly. At the time, everyone remembers Jason very much. He's always considered a hero in everyone's eyes. Therefore, before his death brought a lot of regrets and all hope that he could return to GH soon. Jason has always been a hero against murderers, and Jason risked his life to bring safety and peace to the people of Port Charles. Yet he died, and they still have not seen anyone who can replace him perfectly. Everyone right now is still having tension and living in tension over the recent events. Is there any chance that Jason will return? I'll be back in time for these things that no one has been able to solve yet. Does GH scriptwriters meet the audience's wishes? And what will happen? Meanwhile, the latest news comes out that Jason is still alive from the bunker explosion. And after the explosion, everyone didn't believe this was true and searched for him for a long time. When they didn't see his body, they won't believe it, but the search time exceeded the plan, so the police concluded he was dead. But recently news that Jason is alive has exploded, and they said that he didn't want to live in a murder gang, so he didn't choose to return. Before that, Sam broke up with him just because Jason's life was too dangerous. She wanted to make sure she and the children were safe. So Jason lived in misery for a long time. He begged Sam a lot, but to no avail. And after that, he became more and more dedicated to helping people. This is the way to become a hero in the hearts of people. Not caring about danger, but always solving all difficulties. Is Jason really still alive? Did you go back to Port Charles in the meantime? Besides, it seemed Jason would have made a different decision seeing how dire the situation in Port Charles was. In the process of being saved by everyone and surviving until now, Jason has made many changes in his life. Jason feels a sense of peace for the first time after encountering many dangers and tensions in Port Charles. But Jason's honest always for everyone's nature will not be able to see when he learns that Port Charles is in trouble. The murderer who injured Ava, especially he killed Brando. Jason will not be able to help but want to return to protect his loved ones. He wants them to have a peaceful life. Most of all, Jason couldn't see the killer wandering around outside the law, and maybe the next victim would appear if the killer still hadn't been caught. Will Jason come back to Port Charles soon and help everyone? How will Jason decide? However, Jason probably didn't want to appear in front of everyone. Jason would choose not to appear, but he would silently stand in the dark and silently observe his loved ones. He would silently protect them if nothing happened, and something happened to them. Jason was afraid that his appearance would only make things more complicated, so he didn't want to show up. And life in Port Charles wasn't the life he wanted either. Jason wants to stay in the place that saved his life and live a peaceful life here. If Port Charles had a problem, he would only help silently. Will someone find out Jason's alive and disrupt Jason's plan? Is Jason's decision not to show up right? And how will things turn out?